Hey there, I'm Nick, almost an audiophile, actually a musician. I've been a bass player for 30 years, but never really thought about the gear that I use in the house to listen back to music, but I started getting into it. So I thought I'd do a quick tour of my system. At least I've got a bass line, know where to start. Hopefully I'll get more gear and I can do reviews of that and everything else, but at least let's start somewhere. So got this NAD M10, beautiful little amp, streaming amp, Tidal, Apple Music, all that stuff, can stream straight into it. I actually generally use this for my turntable. I've got these two KEF R3s. Now, because I have dogs, small children, can't really present them in their maximum glory. So if I did that, I'd probably end up with a toy through the front of them, and they would be very expensive doorstops. So I tend to leave the covers on. Again, as you can see, they're right next to the wall. I can't really pull them out. If I did, they'd end up knocked over. So yeah, it is what it is. We have lives, right? We live in houses. Not every one of us can afford a house with a dedicated room for music. But hey, maybe one day. Over here, I have my Rega P3, 50th anniversary edition. Now I got upsold this. I went into the shop to buy a P2. I was going to buy a decent phono stage. Chap in the shop said to me, turntable is more important than the phono stage. You can always upgrade the phono stage. So I went for it, and it's absolutely beautiful. It makes a little sound when you start up, which I think is a standard thing for a... There you go, you might be able to hear it. Standard thing for these turntables, but it's absolutely beautiful. Exact cartridge in there, and then the Neo PSU that you can change from 33 to 45 with a push of a button, which is worth its weight in gold rather than taking the whole platter off, changing the belt. Yeah, it's too much faff for me. And then finally, I have a Rega Phono Mini A to D. That's just a temporary measure. That's probably the next thing that I'll be looking to upgrade, but at least I can get sound out of the turntable into the amp and yeah, start the journey there. A very modest record collection that over the years will undoubtedly grow. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now.